Back to part 2 of the UCC power rankings. I
Yes.
am Checkmate, coach of the Twickenham Persimmon, and once again I am joined by the Devious Ditto, coach of the Devious Dittos.
Hello, it's me. Hi.
So last episode we went through the ranks from 16 to 9, and in this episode we're going to be going through from
8.
8 to the all, well, I don't know how to really say it, the one that everyone wants as number 1.
Yeah, number
So,
1 is here.
once again we're using the same stats from the last video. So if you don't know what they are, make sure you go and check that out. We
Definitely.
talk about it at the start.
We do. Go check
We
that.
also go through the structure of the league and how to get to the playoffs.
Yes.
So yeah, let's jump right into it with team number 8.
Which is
Yeah,
the alcoholic Aloma Molars.
coached by
By-
Flo.
Also, new coach to the league.
Yeah, once again, so Flo took a very powerful approach to this draft with lots of considered broken ones available.
Yes.
Thought he would go and draft as many as he can. Starting off with his round 1 pick of Blaziken with Speed Boost.
Yes.
Hooper Unbound, Jirachi. So, yeah, he's got incredibly good setup options in Blaziken. It's also a very reliable breaker.
Yes.
Hooper Unbound,
Just-
nothing needs to be said.
Can I
apart
say
from it can die to a U-turn.
can I say one thing?
Go on.
This is also the first time Hooper Unbound has been drafted in this league.
That's true. That's true.
And it's
I still reckon I need to have my team name as Hooper Unbound.
Yeah. You right.
But yeah, and then Jirachi, incredibly versatile, good offensively, defensively, stealth rocks, utility.
It flinches you to lose the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's also a solid wish pass with base 100 health. So,
Yep.
but not that he needs that, as we'll get onto later on.
Yeah. He's only tier 2. Okay, technically he's got 2 tier 2s. High score and Mega Heracross.
Mega Heracross, like Hooper Unbound, incredibly good wall breaker.
Yes.
And slightly slower than it used to be as a regular Heracross, but
Yeah.
significantly more powerful
A lot more powerful.
and
Yes.
bulkier.
Skill link. Goodbye,
Skill
Mimikyu.
Yeah, man. Blown away. Can't really focus Sash Mimikyu against Mega Heracross.
You're just over.
Although you'd probably live it, to be honest. Because it'd have to hit you with a Rock Blast or a Bullet Seed.
Or pin
And I
whistle.
think you should probably live 4 hits. You must be able to live 4 hits.
You like to think so, wouldn't you?
I mean, you just run max HP and you'd be golden.
Okay, cool. We got
Not speed it, so you can kill it with 2 play roughs every time.
this guy. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
And also Gliscor, which is the one that is really annoying. Defog, Toxic Heal.
Yeah, good stealth rocker. It's a wall breaker, being that it's got access to things like taunt, toxic, and it can U-turn out of there. So it's got stealth rocks. So it's incredibly versatile. It's also potentially a baton passer, having access to sword stance. I believe it gets agility as well. So maybe watch out for that. Similarly to Blaziken, actually, which also gets baton pass. So.
Yes. And in tier 3, he's got that Aurora Veil and Ninetales. He's got Snorlax and he's got that regenerated Tangrowth.
There we are. So he's got very, very good tier 3 mons.
Yeah.
Enabling him to set up potentially with the Aurora Veil.
Yes.
A fantastic sponge and potential setup in Curslax.
And then Tangrowth.
And Tangrowth, which is a very, very good defensive pivot.
Yes.
Just general defensive mon.
Yes.
So
Mm.
very, very solid tier 3 picks.
And in tier 4, you've got the one, Aloma Mola.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I was talking about wish passing from Jirachi, there's no point when you have a
But
165 HP wish passer with Regenerator.
Yes, Aloma Mola. The fish that will not die.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's going to be annoying to kill, as
Yeah.
it always is.
It always,
But
yeah.
it's only going to be worse when you consider that he also has the potential to run eject button into what his tier 5 pick is, which is Wobbuffet,
Wobbuffet.
enabling to trap you, and if you're choiced of any kind
You
Yeah,
are.
you're trapped and you're going to die
You're gone.
because he can put a wish in the air, eject button out, and then he'll counter or mirror
Whoosh.
coat you, and then get the health back.
Yes.
Definitely keep your eyes open for that because it's going to be a threat.
Just bring a ghost type so you don't get shadow tag. Good job I got
Yeah,
4.
yeah. His last mons are Gulbis for smash passing
And
and
Talonflame.
Talonflame, which is it's much weaker than it used to be in a sense because
Because
it now doesn't have just
it's
priority Brave Bird
only at full health.
unless it's at full health.
Which if you have rocks, it's
But
just
it
over.
does still get access to. It's got fantastic speed stat still,
Yeah.
and it gets access to bulk up, so it's got some setup. It gets roost, of course, and flame body could mean it could be a good defensive pivot in on strong U-turners,
Yeah.
potentially burning them like Mega Sizzle, which is very good. Could be
Yes.
very niche tech.
Very niche. In.
So definitely a very scary team, possibly lacking on the direct speed front,
Yeah.
mainly requiring setup from things like Blaziken.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely something to watch out for. In terms of his typings, it's very even. He doesn't really have an awful lot of big weaknesses, when except possibly flying.
Yeah.
But flying is a very difficult defensive typing to check because it makes you weak to other.
Yes. Like electric ice, you'll just go goodbye.
Yeah, so yeah, very solid team. Difficult one to prep for.
Mm-hmm. Next up, in 7th place, we have the Bluffton Beedrills, coached by Josh.
Yeah, so it on paper, or on theory, it doesn't actually look to be a hugely necessarily threatening team with his speed tiers being all over the place.
Yeah.
He's kind of got massive gaps in his speed tiers, which is certainly not ideal. Coming with a massive jump between Pheromosa and Cartana of like 43 or 42.
Yeah.
He gives a lot of time for speed creeping.
Yeah.
And then he's got another massive jump between Incineroar and Crocodile of
Yeah.
something like 32 as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how he works around that.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of
Threatening mons.
utility supporting his team,
Yeah.
giving him quite a high rating
Yeah.
in terms of the stats. So, yeah, do you want to run through his team?
So tier 1, as Ben's already mentioned, Pheromosa and Cartana. 2 Ultra Beasts. 2, probably the best Ultra Beasts. By Mo.
Arguably.
Arguably, yeah. Because Pheromosa has got so much coverage right now.
Yeah, it's
Unbelievable.
got some fantastic moves, but it's still kind of threatened by ghost types.
Yeah.
Not being able to hit them hugely hard without the access to the throat chop.
Yeah. And obviously,
Donia being the throat chop, so could be interesting to see how he works around that.
Cartana with base like 180 attack.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah, it's 180.
Phew. It's got 181.
And it just, as long as you can outspeed it if it's not scuffed.
Well, you can just hit it with a resisted special hit.
Special hit, yeah, special hit, yeah.
With only 39, I think, special defense. It might even not be that much, 31.
It's got like 31 special defense and like a 130, I want to say, defense.
I think it's like 131 or something.
Yeah.
So definitely especially weak.
Especially weak, yeah.
Pheromosa, actually. Pheromosa's defense is really poor.
Yeah.
So far it looks like special priority moves like Vacuum Wave are going to do
A ton of damage. And obviously, moving on to tier 2, he's got another Ultra Beast in the Heligo, Reuniclus and Staraptor Bird.
Yeah, Reuniclus, fantastic mon. It's incredibly diverse.
It is.
And it has reliable recovery.
It does.
Two great abilities in Magic Garden Regeneration, enabling it to have plethora of sets. So, yeah, definitely a very solid round 2. Or,
tier 2 pick.
division.
Yes. And the Heligo obviously.
Oh, go on, sorry.
The Heligo obviously speedy, stealth rocks. Just
Toxic
spikes. Just don't keep it on an earthquake, and you should be golden.
Yes, I think the defense is rather limited, and it doesn't get much in the way of coverage It doesn't get any ground type moves, which is kind of unfortunate for it because it really likes those.
It gets hidden power grounds, obviously. Duh.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Plethora of knowledge over here.
Yeah, it just struggles with steel types particularly.
Yeah.
The last mon in tier 2 is the Raptor, one of my favourite wall breakers. Very, very difficult to switch into a choice banded reckless brave bird or
Yes.
double edge.
Mm-hmm. Or
And then
CC.
if you want to switch into your steel type, it gets access to things like
Close
close.
combat.
So yeah, definitely a very, very solid tier 2 case.
Definitely solid. Now in tier
But that is essentially all of his speed. The rest of his mons are all slow, with an exception of Crocodile, which is his tier 3 bit.
Tier
Or one
3,
of his tier
he's
3
got
bits.
Crocodile, he's got Donphan, he's got Arachnid, and he's got Mega Amphros. Which I think
Mega
is...
Emperor is tier 3, is it?
Yeah, it's Mega...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the first time Mega Amphros has been drafted as well.
I'm not sure Ben might have drafted it.
Might have done.
It's the sort of thing Ben would have drafted.
But in recent seasons, it hasn't been drafted.
Yeah, I'm not even convinced he did, but
We'll see. Okay,
no.
so Crook.
Yeah, you've had experience with Crook.
I have experience with Crook, yes. Intimidate, Moxie, Scarf, Choice Band. Can be on defensive. I know you've run Sludge Bomb on it before, Mr.
Yeah, I have done. With Tapu Bulu. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did run a Sludge Bomb set.
You did.
It does get some interesting coverage options.
It certainly does.
Yeah, you can also run it with Bulk Up. You can run it Substitute, get some... It's obviously a very powerful knockoff user as well, so
Yeah.
very good.
Donphan.
Go on, you cover Donphan.
Do Donphan. Donphan's like really bulky, obviously. Stealth Rocks. It gets... Does it get recovery above and rest?
No.
It doesn't, no. It gets Rapid Spin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Stealth Rock Rapid Spin, quite defensively. If you can... I can't remember what abilities it gets, but I'm sturdy.
I mean, that's the main one you're going to run, I think it's Rockhead.
I was a Rockhead. I thought it had like Sandfall or something.
It might get Sand Veil.
Yeah. That, yeah. If he's up against either of the T-Tar teams, he is... Whew! Set for life.
I just been sturdy anyway. It's
Yeah, Sage Void Bear. Yeah. And then...
but it gets some interesting coverage. I mean, it gets priority with Ice Shard, so
yeah, forgot about that. No shard.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
An Arachnid for sticky web support. It's it's a very, very good mon.
It is.
I currently got it in another league, and
I had it last season, ABC! Before it had Sticky Webs.
plug.
Yeah. Plug. You can't see it, but there's a plug in my hand.
There is a plug in his hand, I'm sure. Yeah, so very, very good sticky web support. It's fabulous wall breaker, and it's also very good at trapping and destroying walls.
Yes.
So it can. I mean, particularly, I used it this season to soak spiderweb and Toxifex down. So
You see?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely interesting way of breaking through teams.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be that conventional choice band liquidation.
Yeah.
Although against frame teams, that's going to be hugely
Yes.
threatening.
The double rain. Here we go.
Yeah.
And last but not
Definitely
least,
interesting options.
Mega Amphros.
Incredibly good wall breaker.
Yes.
It's the incredible 160 special attack, and also access to its. Although it's got low speed, it does have agility. So
It does. He also has
your eyes open.
Trick Room support in Uniclus, so
Yeah, of course. So definitely worth keeping an eye on.
yes. That is
Right.
indeed the case.
One over is tier 4s.
Tier 4 is just Incineroar.
Which is interesting one. Gets its own Z move.
It gets loads of moves.
Just on a moon.
It gets Leech Life, it gets Sucker Punch, it gets freaking Outrage, it gets everything.
It gets knockoff now as well, which
It
is one of
does.
the big ones for Incineroar, having stab, powerful knockoff. So
Just wait till them hidden abilities come out.
yeah, with Intimidate it's going to help it as well. So
Yeah.
it also gets access to things like U-turn, which is going to be really helpful for supporting it.
Mm-hmm. And
And
then
then his tier
tier five.
5s, he has his trademark Aurorus
and Gramble.
and Granbull.
Mm-hmm.
So he's very fond of rock polish Aurorus.
Yes.
I'm sure Jake has a video on his channel of being destroyed by a rock polish Aurorus.
Most videos I get destroyed, so that's
Yeah, but you must be able to remember one which you were destroyed by an Aurorus.
Yes, it was last season, I think the second time I played Amp, so go check that out.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you, if you're concerned about scary scenes.
Yeah, most battles.
There are some scenes which viewers may find distressing, so
That's every video that you're in, God.
yeah, probably. Should have said that at the start, my mistake.
My bad. And then obviously Gramble with quick feet.
Oh yeah, get some quick feet shenanigans and
Intimidate.
also good physical defensive mon as well with Intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't get any reliable recovery, unfortunately.
But it's the
That's
most,
right.
but it is the most beautiful of all the fairy types.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, moving on.
Next up, we've got
we've got another tie between the two new coaches of the Los Angeles Latias
and
and
the Canterbury Concorders. Okay.
So
who are we going for first?
We'll go through the Canterbury Concorders first.
Okay, Canterbury Concorders coached by Tony. Yes.
Yep, that is correct.
I'm getting good at this. Right.
You are getting good at this. Watch out, guys.
Priorities here. Right. So his tier 1 picks are Ash Greninja, Mew, and Tornadus Furion.
Yeah, so he's got some solid mons.
Ash Greninja, obviously,
very
strong. If it kills something, it's pretty much...
It's going to get a lot worse.
It's going to get a lot worse, yes.
Yeah, it gets faster and it gets stronger, so...
yep.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting mon, though, because if it doesn't get that back on, then it's going to struggle a bit. It's just essentially a regular
Greninja, yeah, Protean, yeah.
Because it doesn't even get Torrent. So.
Not even Protean. What are you about? I meant Torrent. That's what I meant. Never mind. You know me. And next, Mew, obviously, very, 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 very versatile.
Yeah, best used defensively.
Yeah.
But offensively, it's very good at checking your opponent's team, so it's much more likely to sweep than other set sweepers.
Yeah. Also, it's Z move as well.
Yeah, of course.
It gets that psychic terrain up.
Yeah, so you can run an agility, psychic, Psyche MZ, Muni MZ set.
Yeah.
Really be a threat that way.
Mm-hmm. I think you have to use psychic though.
Sorry?
I think you have to use on psychic.
That's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. And then obviously, Tornadus.
Therian. Very solid mon.
Yes.
Excellent in sponging hits and then bouncing out.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
A years.
Yeah, definitely solid mon.
Mm-hmm. Tier 2, he just has the one, which is Lucario.
Yeah, something I'm not particularly familiar with.
I had it in the ABC for about 2 weeks and I traded it away.
Did you even use it?
I did use it twice.
Oh, right, okay.
1 week I run it special, another week I run it physical. So it could be run both ways.
Yeah, so it gets priority and bullet punch, extreme speed, and vacuum wave.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it even gets quick attack. So
yeah, it does as well.
I don't know why you run it over extreme speed, but
it gets Aura Sphere. It gets
close
combat, flash cannon,
priority, and setup on both sides.
The only problem is it doesn't get stab physical steel, apart from Metal Claw.
It gets bullet punch, and it gets Iron Tail.
Yeah, if it had Iron Head, it'd be something like that. It'd be better.
That would be much more helpful, but we can't give Lucario.
We've given it a Mega, so
yeah, it's had almost everything.
Almost everything, yeah.
We can't have it spoiled now, though, can we?
No, we can't have that. And then tier 3, he's got Arcanine, Primarina, Mega Sceptile, and Umbreon.
Yeah, so he's got the Fatmon in Umbreon, the
Oh.
Fatmon in Arcanine, with also more priority.
Yes.
And he's got the Primarina, incredibly bulky,
Especially
and
bulky,
then
Mega Sceptile.
incredibly offensive Mega Sceptile.
Yes. If you want to see how an Umbreon should be run, go check out the the free-for-all that went up a couple of weeks. I don't know when that's. The first Gen 2 free-for-all. Go check that out. Because Umbreon just sat there for days.
Destroyed by my cargo.
What?
What, the one where I got destroyed by my cargo?
In the sun with a life orb, yes.
That's not the way to run an Umbreon if it gets destroyed by my cargo.
The Macargo's broken.
I know.
Exactly. It was under Trick Room as well. There was so much things that needed to
It
be.
wasn't under Trick Room at that time.
It was.
It was not.
That was the last turn Trick Room.
It was not because you got hit in confusion first.
Yeah, if I didn't hit myself in confusion, I got that protect. The sun would have disappeared. I would have went for wish. You wouldn't have killed with flamethrower, and we'd all been Gucci. But no. Okay,
I guess someone's still a little bit sore.
it's fine. I'm gonna get salty in the next free for all, which is gonna be. I don't freaking know. Anyway, so moving on.
There's still time. Yeah, you're right.
There is still time. So in tier 4, he's got Rhyperia and Rotom Mow.
Yeah, he does. Talk about those then.
Okay, Rotom Mow, I have it in 2 draft leagues right now. So
Mm-hmm.
Rotom Mow is probably, I want to say, the second best defog Rotom behind Wash. Because obviously the other 3 are weak too. No. Yes. No. Yes. Because
Watching you flounder is great.
because Rotom doesn't have the normal Rotom doesn't have the defensive of Wash and Mow, so that is why it's second best. Also, obviously, Leaf Storm hits like a freaking truck. Obviously gets the Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Pivot, Ways, and whatnot, so you can run defensively, especially, and whatnot. And Rhyperia is just another Stealth Rocker. It's bulky, it gets Solid Rock, doesn't it?
It does.
So, instead of getting blown back by water and grass types, it will just be slightly blown back. I'll only get... Yes, there you go. So if you have... Yes. So if you're up against a rain team, do not bring Rhyperia. That's what I'm saying.
No, you bring Passion Berry.
You bring Passion Berry. Exactly. You're
And if
sorted.
you're against Tapu Bulu, you bring Window Berry.
Sorted for life. And
And
then...
if you're up against a Rotom Mow, you bring Choice Band and avoid the Leaf Storm.
Exactly, there you go. Sorted for life.
One thing you alluded to on Rotom is it does get access to things like Pain Split and Will-O-Wisp, so it could also be
Mm-hmm.
useful support.
Yes. In tier 5, he's got Garbodor and Mist Magieth.
Yeah, so Garbodor, it's a really good Toxic Spike setter, and it's a good Spike set.
It is.
You get some reasonable moves such as Gunk Shot, Seed Bomb. So
Seed Bomb?
I'm pretty sure he gets Seed Bomb.
Why would a can of trash be able to get a Seed Bomb?
I mean, people throw pips in the bin all the time.
Okay, cool. It gets Giga Drain, doesn't get Pain... It does get Seed Bomb.
Yeah, see?
It gets Thunderbolt as well. And
Yeah,
Psychic.
excellent coverage.
And Drain Punch. And Dark Pulse. And
See, look at you.
and Explosion.
See, look at you talking rubbish about Garbodor.
It gets Attract as well. Who would be attracted to Garbodor? What is this?
I mean,
It
a
gets
fly would.
Solar Beam. It's over. With its 60 special attack. Good. And Gold.
Yeah, it's got kind of lackluster offensive stats. It's
Yeah.
kind of bulky, and it does get aftermath, so some interesting
Also gets...
stuff would unfold. Especially also its weak armor,
It does.
which plug I used in the final against Sean, I believe, with my Mandibuzz.
Yeah.
So go check that out if you want to see a weak armor Mandibuzz at work.
Yes. And then obviously last but not least, Mr. Magius.
Yeah, it's a nasty plot setter. Also gets access to, I think, Sucker Punch. So yeah, so it's a good special attacker, strong ghost type, very budget, and it's also immune to ground types.
Always nice. And
It's in text as well, so it doesn't have to run Hidden Power Fire. It gets stuff like Mystical Fire. I think it gets Icy Wind, so it means you can have plenty of coverage options.
yes. And for the other team joining in 5th place, we have the Los Angeles Latias, coached by Ryan, who's also new kid on the block.
Yeah, definitely. So he certainly has a favoured style of play, having battled him a couple of times outside of draft,
Yeah.
and he's kind of followed that with the team he's drafted in the league. So he's got a lot of bulky mons and a lot of offense.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how he balances it out to keep it up in or use this style of play in the league.
Yeah, so he's got, in tier 1 he's got Azumarill, Mega Charizard Y, also again, first time being drafted, and Excadrill without a Sand Setter.
Again, extra doesn't need to be in sand.
he doesn't. But when he's playing against me or Mega Tyranitar,
It's the option to be shown, which is really interesting. It's a nice sort of a counter team
yeah,
in that regard, which yeah, it could be very helpful in terms of checking other teams that
have
threatening.
yeah.
What else has he got going for him?
As Azumarill, obviously, huge proud belly drum, scary business.
Was the Aquajet as well?
Aquajet as well, yeah. Doesn't really work well with Mega Charizard Y if he's got the sun up,
Mm-hmm.
but that gets like obviously Mega Charizard Y gets Flamethrower, Solar Beam, Air Slash, all that sort of stuff. Scary mon. And obviously, in tier 2,
He has the worst mon of all time.
he's got Cresselia, who
Is cancer. That's all that needs to be said.
it
No
is.
one likes fighting against Cresselia.
Every time I bring it in GPC, everyone after the game says, I have nothing for that goddamn Cresselia. So, unless I have a really strong Dark type or Ghost type, it's not dying. Even
Even
then,
if they've got a dark type, that gets access to Moonblast, so
because
it's not going to be completely walled by them.
when I had Cresselia, I calced it against the Mega Absol with knockoff, and it was a roll to kill.
They probably weren't even fully physically defensive.
Now it was like max HP, like half defense, half special defense.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah, it's not fun to deal with.
it's
ever.
not, is it? And it's tier 2 because I don't know why it's tier 2.
No, I should have just banned it.
I know he's got Rotom Wash, probably the washing machine.
Arguably the best Rotom form.
Arguably the best Rotom. But I've proven it's not, so we can golden.
I know, you've proven Rotom Frost is.
Rotom Frost is the best one. And obviously superior with its leaf storming contrary shenanigans.
Yeah, gets walled by Zeb Striker.
But no one's drafted Zeb Striker, so we're all good in the hood. Right, what's he got in tier?
Yeah, nice fast Mon with some interesting tech like Glare.
He's got Glare, Dragon Pulse, with hidden powers. Doesn't get that much coverage moves, but
Yeah, his coverage is limited, but it's when you got +6 special attack, coverage isn't a huge issue.
it's not, is it? And then in tier 3 he has Metagross and Whimsicott.
So Metagross is a big heavy hitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's Stealth Rocker, one of his few Stealth Rockers I seem to recall.
Yes, apart from Metagross,
um,
it's the first one so far.
Yeah, it's gets some reasonably good coverage. It's not particularly fast,
Not really.
but it's
It does
it's
get.
got enough speed to be able to run Scarf sets or max speed. So
It gets Rock Polish, so that's always.
yeah, it does. So it's got some excellent
But it doesn't get Autotomized.
opportunities.
Even though it's a Steel type, it doesn't get Autotomized. Wild.
Mm.
Also Whimsicott priority shenanigans.
Yeah, Whimsicott's always a pain to deal with as well.
Also gets Defog now, so he's got priority Defog as well. Because everything has Defog these days.
Yeah,
What's he got in tier 4? Tier 4 he's got the Jellicent,
very bulky Mon.
very bulky.
Access to reliable recovery, which is nice. Will-O-Wisp, Hex.
Yeah, Water Absorb, Water Immunity. She's got 3 immunities. Water, Ghost and Water, Normal and Fighting. This is a good switch into. If you have a Keldeo, you're set for life switching, which no one's drafted. So that's great. But they already have, and I'm being an idiot. And then, obviously tier 5, he's got Mushana, Rampardos. I think this is his favourite mon, is it not?
I believe so.
And Sheenotic.
So Shinotic, as far as I'm aware, it's terrible.
Okay.
I've not seen it used well,
No.
but maybe this will be the chance.
Let's get Strength Sap. Spotlight, which is only good in like doubles or free for alls.
I'm finding it hard to actually think of it.
What's his
That's
speed stat?
Sorry?
How fast is this?
It's slow, it's 30.
Base 30. He's got 100 special defense.
That's as good as it gets,
So
unfortunately.
if you put an assault vest on it, you're still
Then you
gonna.
can't use strength up.
Yeah, that is an issue. So Shinotic.
I mean, when he's got Windcott as well, struggling to find anything good about Shinotic.
Exactly. So, Shinotic should be...
Show us how to use it, Ryan. Show us.
Show us... Yes. Prove us wrong with Shinotic. And then Rampardos hits like a truck, but you just have to touch it and it'll fall over.
Not quite accurate. I mean, it does hit like a truck, but its defenses aren't the greatest, but it's still bulky enough to take a hit.
60, 50, 97. Okay, he's dying over there for the fear of Rampardos. He's got...
Yeah.
Apart from it's got about 100 HP, which is good, but it's got like...
A bit like Darmanitan.
It's a bit like Darmanitan without speed. Because 58.
But it does get sheer force, and it gets rock polish.
Yes.
So, yeah, it can definitely be a late game sleeper.
It can be, and obviously Mushana is fat.
It's fat. It's calm mind baton pass potentially.
Yes.
So, it's reliable recovery. So it's a reasonable switch into some things.
Yes.
Had it towards the end of last season. So
it was. Yeah. Okay. So next up we have the coach in 4th place, just missing out on the podium, is
the last of the new coaches.
We have the Beverly Mudsdale, coached by Jack.
Indeed, we do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and
similarly to Josh, struggled when looking at his team a bit.
Yeah.
It's just got such a heavy weakness to ice.
Yeah.
That I'm not really sure how he's going to work around that. So at the minute is switching twice to Greninja and Huntail, which isn't ideal.
But he's only weak to ice. Ice? Ice. He's pretty much.
He's particularly.
Yeah.
Let's have a.
I think it was ice and one other thing, which is
fairy.
Fairy, yeah. So if you haven't learned Ninetales.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not really because Mega Venusaur will still wall it, but
yeah. So obviously tier 1 picks are Protein Greninja, Salamence, Skarmory, and Mega Venusaur.
Yes, he's got an excellent core actually going on with his 4 tier 1s.
Yeah.
Very, very solid offensively. And then he's got 2 defensive mons as well. So, and I'm a massive fan of defensive Salamence.
Yes.
Very, very good. Excellent coverage. Can we run physical or special?
Yes.
Also, can we run physical Dragon Dance with a Z move. He's got excellent coverage. So.
Yep.
Moxie, Intimidate.
Salamence is fantastic. Skarmory just best hazard setter, probably.
I don't know about that, but it's incredibly reliable with reliable recovery, and its physical defense is fantastic.
Yeah. And
it's fast enough to outfit all, and with access to taunt, it's able to beat lots of walls as well.
Yeah. And if Mega Venusaur just doesn't die easily.
Yeah. It's a pain to kill, I have to say.
It is.
So,
nice.
And then finally, Protein Greninja. Hits hard.
Does.
Frail, but fantastic coverage. And it's going to be an interesting one to see him use this season.
Yes. Only tier 2 is your boy Sylveon, which is fantastic mon.
Mm-hmm.
Pixelate, Hyper Voice. What more do you need?
And it's also a fantastic Cleric.
Also Cleric, as well.
One with Wish, Heal Bell, Protect.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So support. It's an evolution, so it's Baton Pass, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Speaking of evolutions, in tier 3 he has Jolteon and Dugtrio.
The well-known evolution.
Yeah, Dugtrio, obviously. Jolteon super fast, super special attacking, but frail. Doesn't
super special attacking.
Yeah, super special attacking. You can trademark that one.
We've got a nickname right here.
Super special attacking Jolteon. Obviously, electric immunity, which is always nice. Can only pretty much run. It gets quick feet if you want it to be faster than whatever its base speed is. Like 120, isn't it?
130.
130. If you want to run quick feet, you can. Get extra speed on it.
He has
Exactly, you're sorted. And then obviously Dog Trio, 120 speed, traps you unless you're a flying type, and
Or a ghost type, or a
or
levitator.
does the arena trap not stop ghost types?
Mm-mm.
I thought it was just
It's
shadow
not
tag.
called a ghost type.
Ah, the more you know. Right.
You can't even mean looking Aegis Slash.
Well, there you go. Ghost types have. Good job. I got like 4 of them on the team. It's great.
I don't think you're going to be great against it.
I know it's fantastic. It's a Dog Trio's sucker punch though. It's quite annoying. With the earthquake gets memento. Speed
Well,
memento is
apart
always
from
good.
Generation 7 as well, I think he's got an increased attack stat from 80 to 100.
Yeah, Dog Trio is here. He's here. Tier 4, X-Cloud and Guzzlord.
X-Cloud is a phenomenal wall breaker with Choice Specs Boom Burst.
Yes.
But he gets some really good coverage as well, covering against steel types and rock types with
Yeah.
Focus
Flamethrower.
Blast and
Flamethrower.
Fire.
Okay.
And you
Yeah.
can also run a Rest Talk set with Boom Burst, and that's it.
Yeah, you are set for days. And then obviously Guzzlord.
I don't know anything about Guzlord particularly.
I had it, what, season 5?
You had it a while ago, yeah. I think it was the first season when...
Gen 7 came out. And I used it to counter a Tapu Bulu, as I do remember.
I don't remember, so...
Yeah, because I think I did, because I could kill it with a sludge bomb in return.
Well, there we are then.
There you go, see. The counter is a Guzzlord, because it doesn't get fairy physical, does it?
It does not know.
If it got player off, it would be like right up
I mean,
there.
considering he already has a Salamence, which I use to counter attack him with,
Yeah.
a Mega Venusaur and a Skarmory.
Yeah,
He doesn't really need any more.
he doesn't, does he? Well, Guzzlord is just... Apart from its HP stat,
It's kind of a mixed attacker, to be honest.
It is, it
It's
can be-
very bulky mon.
yeah,
Um,
quite bulky. If it had recovery, it'd be great, but apart from rest, I don't think it does.
no.
No. So that's Guzzlord's job. And then tier 5, he's got Claydol and Ninjask.
He does, so he's got some stat passing with Ninja
Yep.
and a Rapid Spinner and
Claydol,
Claydol.
yes.
So, yeah, he doesn't have an awful lot of hazard removal. He's got Skarmory, Salamence, and Claydol.
Yes.
But I think, yeah, I mean, Skarmory and Claydol are going to be the problem.
Yeah.
They'll really default Salamence unless they have to.
Yeah. Unless you,
Like you did.
like I did, like once or twice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 4th place. Now we're getting to the bronze medal. Bronze medal. We have the coach of the Leicester Del Foxes, the
Dean.
Fox Dean,
Mm-hmm.
who has a...
very threatening team.
He does.
He has arguably the best mon in league, being the Gunadal.
Naganadel. He's also got...
Incredibly good speed stat, special attack stat, nasty plot, and with access to Z moves and stuff,
Yes.
it's a threat.
Yes, Naganadel is here. Unless you have a Ditto, you can just copy it and get your own Naganadel, and we all be Gucci.
Yeah, pretty much, but not everyone's got a Ditto, so some of us you have to prep for it.
No, because someone has a Mew, they can just transform from that if they can live a hit from it.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. He's also got Terrakion and Clefable in tier 1 as well.
yeah, so he's got a lot of offensive pressure coming out.
Yes, Naganadel special hit, Terrakion physical,
Great,
and then Clefable just sits there.
being able to set up and sweep.
Mhm.
So, yeah, very, very good round 1 picks from Dean.
Yes.
Very well known for picking or drafting a very reliable and well designed team.
Yes. Now in tier 2, he has Mega Absol, who I think once again has not been drafted before, and Milotic, who's defensive.
Melotic is absolutely fantastic. It can be used in a variety of ways. So it's not ideal offensively, but it can be used as an offensive one
Yeah.
with access to competitive. So if your opponent has
Intimidate.
intimidate users, you can run Adrenaline Orb.
Or sticky webs.
Yeah, against sticky webs it can be very useful. and also pressures defoggers,
It does.
which is very helpful. So I mean, if there's sticky web plus defog, you got 3+4.
The Mega Absol.
Mega Absol, yeah, prevents the sticky webs.
It does.
Nice magic bouncer.
Good
Doctor
attack, good speed,
Willow users.
good knockoffer.
Yeah, fantastic knockoff user. Sets up sword stance. Really decent special attack as well, with lots of coverage moves, such as Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, Ice Beam. So it gets all sorts of elemental coverage.
Gets
which
play
is
rough.
Yeah, also gets stuff like play rough and superpower on the physical side. So coverage is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And it'll be able to effectively check things which may try and stop it.
Yeah. But in tier 3 he has a Fortress. He has a Shaman, which he tends to always draft, and an UCC.
Yeah, so just run through those for us.
Okay, Fortress, just like good hazard setter, hazard removaler. Really defensive bulky. Is it both bulky?
Yeah.
I think just defensive bulky. Yeah. Yeah, that's Fortress's job. Obviously Shaman, 100 across the board.
Gets, just to cut in quickly, also gets all varieties of hazards with the exception of sticky web, and it's also a very reliable spinner. So
Yeah.
can be used that way, and also
Has-
gets switch for momentum.
Yeah. Obviously Shaman, 100 across the board, can be run bulky, can be run physical with like Earth Power, Seed Flare, Giga Drain, and whatnot. I don't think it gets any physical moves.
Yeah, it does get some physical moves like Seed Bomb. Not ideal.
Not ideal, but
Yeah,
it's better.
priority attack for against focus sash users.
It's better, especially
Not ideal, but
better, especially
reliable recovery as well.
get Synthesis as well, Leech Seed, and all that stuff.
I guess some interesting coverage moves, power air slash extra sensory. So
Yeah, and UCC.
I definitely agree with him as being a very, very solid tier 3 pick.
And UCC, I can't remember. UCC's the attacking one, isn't it?
No.
The defensive one. That's a defensive one. Okay, defensive one. UCC's there too. Rocks as well. Quite bulky. Gets most UCCs just set up rocks and go bang. And
Well, they get access to U-turn. They're quite often available as Trick Room setters. Not that his team is particularly
slow.
Trick Room at the moment.
Not really, no.
Gets U-turn, stealth rocks, and it's just a general sponge. It's very good for switching into lots of fighting types.
Yep.
Ones like Mega Medicham, which don't have good dark coverage.
No, or ghost or anything like that.
Or bug.
Or bug. Or bug. So
Anything to hit it neutrally.
tier 4, just the one mon, Kamala.
Yeah, very good rapid spinner.
Yes.
And got a really solid offense as well, with the ability to run.
Sleep talk last resort.
Yeah. Push band that, and it's going to do some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
To do some freaking damage. It gets Earthquake.
it gets a lot of coverage in such as Play Rough, Earthquake, Woodhammer.
It gets Earthquake, but Entei doesn't. What is this madness?
Not madness. Have you seen Kamala? It can make the ground shake.
Have you seen Entei? It roars, it makes volcanoes erupt, and it doesn't learn Earthquake.
No, but you don't have to have an earthquake to make a volcano.
I mean, you're Mr. Geology, you should know this.
I do know this.
If the ground shakes, the volcano erupts, clearly.
Not necessarily.
Okay. We'll move on from that topic for another video.
You know you're not going to win. Oh yeah, we're going to do another video.
Yeah, okay. And then tier 5. Wild. Tier 5, he's got Charizard, Steelix, and because of me, he has a Pikachu.
Yeah, so you conveniently sniped the Rotom that he wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and he still hasn't forgiven you for it.
It's fine. I'll just sweep with a Rotom.
So, yeah, Charizard, excellent Sunny Day, or potentially Z Sunny Day sweeper,
Yeah.
with access to solar power, could make it very, very powerful.
Yep.
Similarly to stuff like Mega Houndoom, so
Yeah.
definitely one to keep an eye on. Don't sleep on it because definitely a threat.
Yeah.
Steelix is a very good physically defensive mon with Stealth Rock and various good moves such as Stealth Rock to help take advantage of the opponent, and Raw can phase through your opponent.
Yeah. And then Pikachu.
Don't sleep on it.
With the multiple Z
The Light
crystals, Light Ball, Z crystals.
I think Light Ball is much better than most Z moves
Yeah.
because it doubles its special attack and attack.
Yeah.
So it's actually going to have some really good stats.
Does it
Alert
double? Or is it
speed,
1.5
no,
like
it
even like
doesn't.
it doubles? My
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. Tell you what, you're too busy sleeping on it, mate.
Do you just outspeed it and kill it? Because there's not even light, so it's well, most defenses.
I know its defenses aren't exactly the same, but it's still base 90 speed, so it's going to outspeed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I believe it's 90 speed anyway.
Just get a powerful sucker puncher. Should I think of Mimikyu? It'd be great.
You'll be able to Shadow Sneak with a move, you'll be fine.
Exactly. So it's fine. Good job. I don't play Dean this season then.
Yeah, it's true. I play him twice.
See, there you go. Just kill that Mimikyu, that Pikachu for me.
Yeah, I will.
Be great.
I'll use a Mimikyu to do it.
Okay. I'll try. I'll trade you my Mimikyu just for that game, and you can trade it back. That sounds about right. Okay.
We'll see.
So there's 2 teams left,
Yep.
and the team in second place
It's
is
someone that arguably should have lost in the final last season
but he didn't,
because I was obviously going to win it.
obviously. So we have coach of Get Para Wrecked, coached by Rob, who is in second place.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And
Once again, Rob with an incredibly scary team.
yes,
He does it every season, and we might as well mention mine at the same time. These are the only 2 teams in the league. Is it true? Is
What?
it really the only 2 teams in the league which don't have any actual typing weaknesses? I think it is.
I think it is,
Yep, it is.
because
Each team has at least one imbalance, but both my team and Rob's team do not have any typing which stands out
no,
in terms of weaknesses,
that
which
is,
makes it quite difficult to prep for.
it does.
So, yeah, going over Rob's team, he has
Just the one tier 1.
Celesteela, Forgus, Haxorus, Hitmontop, Cooper, Linoon, Ludicolo, Pelipper, Rotom Heat, Smeargle, Mega Swampert, and Xurkitree.
Yes.
So he's got a lot of high tier mons, and he has a lot of rain abuse here with Mega Swampert and Ludicolo. And then he also has the ability to abuse the rain with Celesteela with its resistance to fire.
And does Xurkitree get Thunder?
Of course it does, yes.
Okay, that's the abuse as well. Rotom Heat gets Thunder as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of synergy throughout his team, which is going to make it a threat. And then he's got set up sweepers like Linoon, which can come in at the end, belly drum, and extreme speed through the rest of the team.
Yeah, and Haxorus obviously D-Dance can do that as well.
Yeah. One flaw with his team is his highest speed is only base 100 with Linoon, which isn't a common mon to bring,
No.
quite potentially. So,
So bring some speedy mother truckers, then you should be good.
yeah, bring some speed or counter his weather, and he's gonna struggle to.
Yeah. Unless you get some moody Smeargle techs off.
But Rob is known for getting creative, similarly.
Yeah.
So
You can just get some speed on
moody.
moody.
To see how he uses his team this season.
Yeah.
He, of course, didn't lose in the regular season last season.
He lost in the
losing to
semis,
Sean
in the semi-finals, yeah.
So this time they've actually both got rain.
Yeah.
So let's see who's the best rain team.
Rain v rain, let's go. Wild.
Yeah. So Rob's team is very, very threatening. He's got a lot of power in it
Yes.
with various hazard options in Swampert, Smeargle. I think it's just Swampert and Smeargle, I think, actually. But he does have lots of hazard removal options, which is really good with Defog and Floor.
Just been hit my top. Yeah.
Defog and Pelipper.
And Rotom.
And Defog and Smeargle, Defog and Rotom, so
Yeah.
definitely able to stop himself getting worn down.
Uh-huh.
And then, last but not least, moving on to my team, which is arguably not the most threatening to look at.
No.
But,
on paper. We've done the stats now, ladies and gentlemen.
It's actually quite a long way ahead of the other teams, which surprised even me.
Yeah.
Because I wanted some other bits and bobs to go in it, but yeah, quite pleased with the result.
Mm-hmm.
So my high tier mons are Mega Altaria and Mediana.
Yes.
So I really wanted both of these. Um, both of them can be set up. Both of them can be bulky. Obviously, Mega Roltari gets Roost and Defog, and it also can be run physical or special, as can the Magiana.
Yep.
So they're both incredibly versatile, which is one of the things I look for when I'm drafting.
Yeah.
Both of them, of course, require quite a lot of prep, and they both, I don't want to say target the same defensive mons, but they can both pressure the defensive mons, which
Yeah.
means that it can open a hole for the other one.
Yeah.
They were the only tier 1s I got.
Yep.
Tier 2s, I picked up Mamoswine and Mandibuzz and Celebi.
Yes.
Now, I'm a massive fan of Mandibuzz. I got it last season. I think it was like the 3rd or 4th highest killer.
It was.
I think it was almost tied with Mamoswine, which I brought very infrequently last season.
Yeah.
It's something that when I did bring it, it claimed lives.
It did.
Yeah, very fond of both of those. They're both very, very solid. And Celebi, it's fantastic. It's incredibly versatile, stealth rocker potentially, reliable recovery, momentum. It's got base 100 stats that can be used physical or special, defensive or offensive. So plenty of options for it.
Uh-huh.
And Subseed. So yeah, there's that as well. Tier 3s, I got Cobalion, Minior, and Tentacruel.
Tentacruel.
More hazard options in Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rock.
Uh-huh.
And also gives me some more setup options with Minior.
Definitely.
Cobalion and Minior both give me momentum, and Tentacruel gives me a rapid spinner. Go with my defoggers that I've got with Mandibuzz and Altaria. And then, yeah, which is used for supporting my tier 4 pick, or one of my tier 4 picks, which is Moltres, which is going to struggle with Stealth Rocks.
Yeah.
I got Moltres toward the end of last season and thoroughly enjoyed using it. Lots of fun to use. So expect that to be coming quite a lot this season because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Bit of a heads up for everyone. So it's sitting in tier 4 with my Virizion and Ambipom,
Woo!
which is Jake's boy.
Second boy.
Yeah. Virizion apparently can live a hurricane from a Tornadus Therian, which we found out in a friendly pre-season game.
Okay.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
It surprised me.
It can special bulk, yes. Physical, not so much.
Yeah, its physical bulk is a bit less, but yeah, very, very good, especially defensively, and it also gets recovery as well, which is nice. So it's an interesting one. It's not going to be bright every week, but it does have some interesting utility to it. So that's a lot of fun. Ambipom, again, with more momentum.
Yes.
Fake out, you get some new techs this generation, such as Tail Slap, so it can actually make use of its skill link without Fury Spikes.
Yes, you're right.
So, yeah, that's certainly a threat. And it also has some interesting special coverage as well, such as Water Pulse, Hidden Power.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Technician boosted, you're golden.
Yeah, exactly. There's a nice high speed stat. And, yeah, it was originally going to be Perugly, but then because I got sniped elsewhere, I could actually afford to get a higher tier mon.
Yeah.
And Ambipom is just a bit better than Perugly.
What do you mean much better than Frogly? What are you on about?
It's a bit better than Perugly.
Okay. Whatever you say, it's much better.
Perugly gets Defiant, which is a lot of fun.
And then and your tier 5 Miltank.
Yeah, tier 5's Miltank. Incredibly reliable mon, stealth rocker, reliable recovery, zap zipper.
Yep.
Yeah, just general support's brilliant.
It's fantastic.
Gets healed well, so it's a cleric.
Yep.
Just general supported mons, really.
Yes.
Also gets curse, which I know has swept a certain division member before. Not mentioning any names.
Let's off like this last 15.
Alright, okay, I didn't mention any names.
It's fine.
Yeah, so that's certainly something that can be brought again.
Okay.
But yeah, looking forward to playing this season.
So
a lot of fun using it. So yeah, exciting.
Yes. So that is the 16 teams of the UCC, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, so put us down in the comments below what you think is the best team,
Best
what your
team.
favourites are, and which team you would like to use if you could use one.
Yes. And who is going to take home the trophy for season 10?
Yeah, definitely. Who do you think is going to win this season of the UCC?
Okay, before we go, who do you think is going to win?
Um, well, I'm going to say it's not going to be me this season because I want someone else. It could quite possibly be Dean. Dean has got a very, very solid team this year.
Yeah.
Once again, Rob, as always, incredibly good
Yeah.
team, very reliable. But I think I want to throw a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a wild one out there.
There
I
you go.
think that Alan has a very threatening offensive team, and if he can get that to work properly, he has a very, very good chance at it again.
Yes.
Being already two-time champion of the UCC.
Yes.
Be interesting to see. Unfortunately, he's my week one opponent, so
There you go then. See?
Yeah.
Yes.
How about you? What do you reckon is going to be the?
Well, ideally, every season I always say I want someone who's not won it before to win it. And because we've only had 3 victories out of 9 seasons, I'm thinking it's going to be one of the whole boys who's going to win it.
You're expecting to be either Sean, you, or Dean,
Or Jack.
or Jack.
One of those 4, I think, could win it.
Okay, so it's actually the people that are in orange and purple and green.
Yeah, you see? The ones in orange. Because I don't know how the 6 newbies that can do.
Yeah. I mean, I've only ever actually battled one of them before.
I've only played the one guy in ABC.
Yeah, so the one guy I believe has an incredibly good record.
He got to
He knocked Dean out of the quarterfinals of ABC.
he got to the semi-finals, I do believe.
Yeah, I
ABC.
believe he was
Yeah.
very close to winning in the semi-finals as well.
Yeah, he lost to the winner, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And
Which
then
was a very close game.
yeah,
So he's proven that he's a very, very good
battler. Yeah.
competitor. Yeah, so actually probably ought to actually go over who's in what division.
That could be a shout. So
Yeah, so we've got 4 divisions. In Division 1, there is myself, Dean, Alan, and Elliot.
yes,
Coach of the Persimmon, Twickenham Persimmon, Leicester Delphox, Slybros, and Michigan, me and Shao.
possibly the hardest
This
group.
this is the hardest group. We've got me in it. I'm a 5-time winner of the UCC.
Alan's won it
You've
3
got
times.
Dean. Alan has won it twice, I think.
It's 3, isn't it?
I think it's twice.
Rob's won it once. How many times have you won it? We can do this by
I
maths.
won it 5.
Yeah. So there's 3 seasons. Alan's won.
Maybe it is.
It's 3.
I've forgotten. Wow.
And
Okay, Alan's a 3-time champion of the UCC.
I think Dean's got to the semi-finals every time.
Dean has been... No, he didn't. He didn't get there this time.
Okay.
But he is the winner of the whole PokeSock tournament, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's the current reigning champion, and Elliot, as we just talked about,
Semi-final ABC.
plenty of credit going to him as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, this one's going to be an interesting group.
Yes.
And then Division 2,
We got last season's runner-up in Twin Swifts. We have me, Devious Ditto. We have Valter, Scan, and Shamans, who tends to bring the most unusual sets, if I can put that bluntly. And then Carson Cartana, coached by Anthony. I have no idea. What kind of team battler he is? I don't think. Have you ever battled Anthony?
No, never. I believe he was introduced by Josh, so I think he's the only one that knows.
Okay.
Bit of a dark horse coming into this. So,
Yes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes week 1. See if I get blown back or not.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Do you want to
You're
go?
welcome.
Do you want to go over Group 3? And I'll go over Group 4.
Yeah, of course. So in Group 3 is the previous, well, not last season's champion, but the champion before.
Season 8.
Rob,
Yes.
coach of the Get Power Act.
Yes.
We have Josh, coach of Bluffton Beehives.
Yep.
We have Jack, coach of Beverly Mudsdale, one of your people to win the whole thing.
Yes.
And Ryan, coach of the Los Angeles Latias.
Yes.
So a group full of highly rated teams as in their stats.
Yes.
So definitely be interesting to see how that one turns out.
Yeah.
Although certainly Division One isn't so high, they don't necessarily have such highly rated teams. It'd be interesting how the battlers are as well, because I don't know particularly well Jack or Ryan.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know Rob is very good, and Josh has proven to be
Mixed.
certainly a tough person to beat anyway.
Yeah. And
They're definitely going to be an interesting division.
obviously in Division 4 we have Blazing Knights coached by Jared, who on paper has the worst team, but I don't think he'll like. He's a good battler, so I don't think he'll be like.
Yeah, of course, fourth last season, managed to knock out Dean in the quarterfinals.
He did, yeah.
So yeah, certainly got some credentials.
Obviously, Scale being coached by Berry, who is like Valter, brings very, very unusual set.
We had a joyous. He actually, I think it was 3, maybe 4 seasons ago, he got to the semi-finals. So yeah, he's certainly someone who can,
Yeah.
with a good team especially, and he's got one this season.
And if you Canterbury Conkelders, Alcoholic Alone Momos, both on paper got good teams. No idea how good they are at battling because I've never.
Yeah, Tony's a good battler. I've battled Tony a couple of times. So yeah, I expect him to do well.
Yeah.
Don't know Flo.
Okay.
From what I understand, having heard from Jack, he's a very strong battler, so definitely a title contender for sure.
Whew. So it should be very interesting.
Yeah, so in terms of the playoffs, it's going to be Division 1 and 2 competing for the wildcard spots, and Divisions 3 and 4 competing for the wildcard spots. So
Okay, so I need to do
it's
my.
quite possibly going to be you and I competing for those spots there, Jake.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Have some confidence, man.
I can try. I can try.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it.
Please
Leave a like and a comment. And
say subscribe for more UCC shenanigans.
yeah, definitely. We'll see if we can get weekly recaps up.
We're going to try and do that. We can also try, if the coaches are up for it, they can record their battles and send them to me, and I can upload them on the channel. That would be nice, if that's if that's entirely possible. And we can get some other fun UCC stuff on the go.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys possibly in the week, maybe in the week 1 recap show.